My name is Mpilwenhle Tenza. I am a second year BCom accounting student at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I'd like to welcome you to this career expo. I am currently pursuing the Chartered Accountancy destination, and I'm here to tell you guys a bit about the journey, the requirements, basically all that I know about it. So let's get into it. So, a chartered accountant is defined as an accountant that is registered with the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, SAICA. They are chartered with SAICA after having completed all the required qualifications, training, and board exams. So, a chartered accountant is still an accountant. The difference is that they are registered with SAICA, which is a board of chartered accountants all through South Africa. So what does it mean to be chartered? Being chartered means you have completed 3 years of undergrad, 3 to 4 years of undergrad in accounting science or BCom accounting. You've completed your postgraduate diploma in accountancy, also known as CTA. You need to have completed a minimum of 18 months training with a registered institution, such as a bank or an audit firm, depending on what route you want to take. And lastly, you would have written 2 board exams. That's when you qualify as a chartered accountant. Your typical chartered accountant is responsible for analyzing and evaluating financial statements, business risks. They bear the key responsibility in undertaking and effecting their duties, as they will use that information to advise the client. When it comes to university entry, most South African universities usually only require English and mathematics. You need to have scored a minimum of 60% on both. Accounting is not a requirement. It only offers you an added advantage because obviously you are accustomed to all the processes, the techniques, what accounting is and what it entails. And also most universities offer extended programs, which are basically the same program but with an extra year added. So these programs were developed to help students such as myself who struggled with maths in high school. As the requirement is 60%, extended programs usually require a 50%. I think UniZulu accepts 40% in maths for their extended programs. Examples of such universities are UKZN, UniZulu, UWC, NMU. There are many ways to go about pursuing your chartered accountancy journey. So my personal experience with deciding to pursue the chartered accountancy destination was really my passion for accounting. I loved accounting in high school. It was my favorite subject, and I also had such a great teacher. I'll never forget her. She actually perpetuated my love for accounting and my love for the chartered accountancy destination. I had a really great support system in high school, from my parents to um the school itself, which encouraged me to go for what I want, to aim for what I want, and what I wanted was accounting. I felt like the chartered accountancy destination would allow me to pursue my love for accounting more, because at the end of the day, it is accounting. When I get to the workplace, I'll be doing accounting. I'll be learning accounting all through university. So that's really what led to me pursuing this destination. And what I perceive the course to be, obviously, would be a lot of accounting content, maybe a bit of math, then there to develop our problem solving skills, what I expected the course to be obviously was a lot of accounting content, as I've said. Um, in first year, you find that you only do one accounting module, then the other four are not accounting related. That obviously changes in second year when you really get into the gist of accounting and you feel that you're doing an accounting degree. But in first year, there wasn't really much accounting content, if I can put it like that. And there were modules that I felt were unrelated to accounting. I remember as someone who struggled with maths and having to do it again at university was a struggle for me at the beginning, but you do find that it's doable. You can expect to do a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 5 universities in first year. I think most universities structure their first year like that. Obviously, you have your accounting and economics, then statistics and maths, which most people may struggle with, but I do see why they included mathematics and statistics, because at the end of the day, we need to get used to enjoying a challenge. For people who struggle with maths or it's calculus, so it's not really an easy one. But I feel it's imperative that we challenge ourselves and develop our thinking skills, our problem solving skills. And statistics, people find it difficult as well. But I'm grateful that I had the chance to do it, because it really does give you a taste of what's coming. Because honestly, it doesn't really get better than this. A lot of people actually find that second year and third year, it gets a bit difficult, a bit challenging, as it should. And then we have a module called Business Information Systems. I think all universities incorporate a technology-based module, if I can call it that, in first year, as a new requirement by SAICA in preparation for the fourth industrial revolution, to make sure that we're not incompetent technologically. We may be good with numbers, but we also are moving with the times. In first year, I've also noticed that it's very important to do networking, to network from first year. Universities, they usually organize career expos. I remember we had the big four come to our school, give us information, gave us a chance to network. It's very important because I feel like with the chartered accountancy destination, networking is just as important as passing your modules, passing your CTA, passing your board exams. After completing your undergrad and CTA, you now move on to articles, where it's basically training with an institution, a bank, or an audit firm, depending on what route you want to take. You do have to make a decision at this stage on whether you want to do tax, you want to go banking, you want to go audit, management accounting. It's really up to you, and I encourage you to do a bit of research and get insight from chartered accountants who have already chosen what they would do differently, their experiences with either banking or audit or tax. After choosing what route you want to take, you now have to juggle work and preparing for board exams. I say juggle work because articles are basically training. You are practicing with the bank or with the audit firm, and also trying to prepare for the two board exams that follow. the ITC, and the APC. There is a possibility of not training with the Big Four. I think it's almost every chartered accountant's dream to train with the Big Four or do the articles with the Big Four, which are basically the biggest four accounting firms. Um, there is a possibility of not training with them, and you would have to make peace with that. There are other companies you can train with. You are not confined to only the Big Four. There is also the possibility of not getting a permanent position with the company you trained with. You may decide that you want something else. They may decide that you're not what they're looking for, and that's okay. At the end of the day, you would have gained the experience. After your postgraduate study, after your CTA, climbing the corporate ladder starts. When I say climbing the corporate ladder, as I've said, it's very important that you network from first year, and make good contacts, and ensure that you make a name for yourself. It's basically making a name for yourself and climbing, going up in positions, working for the company you want, having made good contacts along the way, and learning. We never stop learning. The chartered accountancy journey is a long one, and it consists of learning all through the way. With salary expectations, chartered accountants start earning during the articles. You earn a stipend, a market related stipend, depending on the company you're working for. And obviously salaries will vary according to the industries and positions, because as I've said, the chartered accountancy destination is a title. Being a chartered accountant is a qualification or a title. It really depends on you, on what you want to do. There are a lot of things that you can do with that title. There are many industries that you can go into. You're not confined to only accounting firms. It's basically finance. As long as there's finance in that industry, then you can, as a chartered accountant, apply for a position. According to Pay Scale South Africa, a chartered accountant can expect to earn between 173,000 to 1 million rands annually, depending on location and experience. The Big Four are the four largest international accounting and professional services firms. They are PwC, Deloitte, Ernst& Young, and KPMG. They each provide either tax, consulting, financial advisory services to major corporations. To work or train with one of these companies is considered every chartered accountant stream, because they offer such a great deal of exposure. Obviously, they are the biggest, so there are advantages that come with training with them or working for them. They also offer a lot of international opportunities. You can, as a chartered accountant, choose to be based internationally in countries like the UK, the USA, Australia, um, depending on what the company offers. We are not really confined to South Africa. I have a personal goal myself to work overseas after completing my CTA, to train overseas with the Big Four.
Destination Destination is We are going to varsity.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.